Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, September the 25th, start of a new work week. Hope you guys are doing great. This is the First Alert Desk. I'm Lana Harris. I'm actually here to give you some of your top trending headlines, just in case you missed it. We are going to start off with kind of an update for you. Do you remember this? Oh, gosh, I was just looking at the sky here. It's so ominous. It was that Delta flight that went violently turbulent, really scared the people on board. You probably remember us talking about this a couple of weeks ago. We actually got an update to this here. So I wanted to show you some of the conditions that they were dealing with initially during that flight. But here is what happened. So as a refresher for you, Delta Flight 175 from Milan had 151 passengers are on board and 14 crew members, and they were headed here to Atlanta. Well, an NTSB report says the flight crew noticed something on the weather radar and requested a new route, but were told to continue. Apparently, they only saw a small cloud, and there were no other indications of turbulence. But the report says the plane did hit severe turbulence for about 2 seconds, 14,000 feet in the air. And it ended with 11 people hurt. You could see they had to drop down the oxygen masks. There were reports that somebody had flown into the bin there, carried out on stretchers. It was really bad situation. So again, just 2 seconds, but that probably felt like, gosh, an eternity to the people who were on the plane. Hopefully they are all doing better at this point, since that was a bit of time ago. That was just a new report that came out about the details in that. Okay. Everybody's trying to charge you money these days. Amazon is now on the list, specifically talking about Prime Video here. So they are now going to be inserting ads into its programming. Starting next year, Prime is going to include limited advertisements. At least they call this limited advertisements. It's going to be in their shows and their movies. And the change brings this in line with rivals like Netflix and Max, and they're just basically adding an ad-supported tier as companies are looking for additional revenue. Amazon said that the commercials will help it, quote, continue investing in compelling content and keep increasing that investment over a long period of time. Just like the others, you'd be able to not have that ad program if you pay a couple extra dollars a month. So depends on how much that's worth it to you. It just is pretty unfortunate that everybody's trying to charge you all the money just to get away from those commercials. Okay, this one's pretty cool, especially if you like space. NASA's been doing some pretty cool stuff this year, and now there is an asteroid on Earth. So they're hopeful that this asteroid sample that they brought back from space is going to help them understand the origin of our solar system. So the sample was collected from the asteroid Bennu, and it landed in Utah, basically in the desert, late yesterday morning. Several scientists spoke after the sample got here to Earth and said that the capsule's landing could not have been more perfect. So now they say they can't wait to start analyzing this. It's nearly 9 ounces of asteroid rocks and soil, and they're going to start on this as soon as Tuesday of next week. But here's what one of them had to say.
We've got a lot of sample in that science canister, and we can't wait to crack into it. For me, the real science. We've got a lot of sample in that science canister, and we can't wait to crack into it. For me, the real science is just beginning.
Okay, there you have it. So scientists are going to take the sample to Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas, and analyze it for the next 2 years. All right, here is what the people really want to know. Oh, I'm giving it away. I shouldn't have put the super up yet. Usher is headlining the Super Bowl. This is really exciting news. He announced it in the best way. Listen to this.
We're doing the Apple Music Halftime Show. Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
The Super Bowl in Las Vegas.
Look at that. He was obviously a throwback to, what was that, Confessions? Oh, great song. Great moment in time. So, yeah, it's true. So, obviously, some people care about the game for the Super Bowl. A lot of people are just watching for that halftime show, though. So this is really cool that he's been named the headliner for Super Bowl 58. That was the music video that he kind of posted to social media. I didn't have it in my clip, but Kim Kardashian was in that too. So hunt that down if you want. In a statement, Usher said that this performance is an honor of a lifetime. And he said that he cannot wait to bring the world a show unlike anything else they've seen from him before. So, Sounds like it's going to be really good, right? Game is on Sunday, February 11th. It's at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. And hey, Usher also announced that he's releasing a new album called Coming Home. I don't know this for sure, so don't quote me, but seems like he's been like skyrocketing in popularity since that whole Keke Palmer incident. You know? Just me? I don't know. Okay, in other news, Drake is here in Atlanta. Did you know this? I actually just found out on our news this morning. He's here, the man. So he is actually here bringing his It's All a Blur tour to State Farm Arena. He's going to be here tonight at 8 and tomorrow night at 8 as well. So if you want to go, there are still tickets available for both nights. We looked for you. They range in prices as low as $325 all the way up to $1,000. Low is not $325 to me, but that is probably the lowest you can find it for, unless you find it even lower, and then you maybe have to wonder if it's real or not. But those are the verified ticket prices that we saw. And finally, in other entertainment news, Ed Sheeran. It's all over for him in a good way, something he's probably been waiting on for quite some time now. So he has been involved in a copyright fight over his song. His song is Thinking Out Loud, and the problem was the song Let's Get It On. The heirs of the musician who co-wrote Let's Get It On, that's Marvin Gaye's song, basically claimed that Sheeran copied the song, and that's illegal. Well, a jury ruled that Sheeran did not infringe any copyright, and now lawyers say that those heirs have agreed to just drop the appeal of the verdict. So it's a big win for him. I know this was something that he was frustrated about, and obviously anybody would be if they've been accused of stealing something. So great news for him, great news for us with our forecast. Look at this. This is Marietta Square. Gorgeous blue skies, some clouds there. It's in the 80s today? Solid forecast. We're going to have your full forecast coming up on Atlanta News First at noon. But until then, hope you have a great day.